Hey, this is Luke with the Android Guys podcast. I'm here with Scott.
Hey, this is Scott. I'm here with Luke.
What's up, man?
I have a speaker that I would love to tell you about.
Ooh, we get lots of sound things here.
We do.
And I think the one that you're talking about today is from a company that is very interesting.
Yes.
They do, they kind of refresh this space a little bit.
They speak to a very specific audience.
Yeah. Well, this is not bury the lead. Take it away. You're talking about.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, go. I guess you can go.
All right. I'm going to talk about the GravaStar. That's the brand. Venus. And that is a little portable Bluetooth speaker. We've talked about GravaStar in here before.
Yes.
Maybe a couple times. I think we did the Mars speaker.
Yep.
And some earbuds.
Yep.
So this is going to maybe sound familiar to you.
Okay.
It's a cool speaker for the right person.
Okay.
At the right price.
Yep.
That is, and I think the best way to put it is, it's a different one.
Yes.
This is one that maybe wants to be seen. This is one that looks cool in your YouTube video.
Yeah.
This is one that sits on your shelf and people go, what is that?
What is that?
That's a speaker.
What game is that from?
Like, that actually is a speaker. It lights up,
Yeah.
Yes, this is also it's kind of like a shrunken down version of the Mars speaker. And that means nothing to somebody who doesn't know what that is. So
the speaker looks kind of like what you would imagine some sort of droid from a sci-fi movie.
Yes.
Or a sci-fi TV show.
It's like an eyeball with legs.
Yeah.
Little round orb, robot looking thing.
Mm-hmm.
Where the Mars Pro is more kind of scary, spider, futuristic. Yeah. The Venus is a smaller version that looks more like a space pod kind of thing. If the other things come out of
The Matrix
and War of the Worlds, this might come out of like a James Cameron film.
All right.
This might be something that's on the set of I don't know. Let's see. Not necessarily Terminator, maybe The Abyss.
Ooh, okay.
There's a deep cut for people who may not even be old enough to know what the hell that is. So it's a portable little speaker that's round.
Yeah.
Largely round with 3 little legs, tripod legs.
Mm-hmm.
These do not articulate. They have little rubber boots to them to keep them from sliding around on a table.
Yeah.
Comes in a number of colors. And you're looking at about $90 for a couple of them. Mm-hmm. And then there's a few options that are going to be closer to $60.
Okay.
Depending on what color you're looking at.
Okay.
These are speakers that don't necessarily sound any better than other speakers.
Sure.
These are speakers that are generally a little bit cooler. They're more about the aesthetic.
Yeah.
And for the right person, that's awesome.
Yeah.
If you're the kind of person who you're looking to get a gift, here we are in the fourth quarter, end of the year, and you're thinking, I want to get this college age kid or my teen something that's different. I don't think anybody's going to complain about having an extra Bluetooth speaker.
Sure.
So this would be one that you're like, yep, this one actually is pretty cool. When you turn it on, it lights up. It's got these LED lights. It looks like something that might have come off of a spaceship.
Yep.
Or have been, sent back from the future.
Mm-hmm.
So I like this speaker.
Yeah.
I think for the price of about $90, I gave it a score of 3.9. So it's pretty good.
Yeah.
And that's out of 5. It's pretty much 4s across the board except for the battery, which is just not bad.
Okay.
I didn't have any problems with it. I gave it's a 10-hour battery life, and it's kind of hard to knock that too much.
Yeah.
So I give it a 3.5 for that.
Yeah.
Because of its size.
Right.
You feel it, you pick it up. It's kind of dense.
Mm-hmm.
You would hope that some of that weight is the battery.
Right.
And then again, I don't know how much battery you could squeeze into that. But it's the whole thing weighs about a pound.
That's not bad.
So it's a it's a dense little orb.
Yeah.
So I was surprised that it was just 10 hours. I was thinking, 12, 15, I would have put it easily in the 4,
Sure.
Range of 4 for that. A couple of features. You can pair it to another one.
Ah, okay.
And get like a true stereo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's something where if you got 2 of the same color or 2 different colors, you can kind of set them up and give yourself a more immersive sound.
Mm-hmm.
The RGB lights are pretty cool little effects, so that if you wanted to kind of set the mood for your video, if you're using it,
sure.
If you want to turn, I know some people do like Twitch streams and gaming or just their YouTube channels. They just have interesting things going on in the background.
Yeah.
This will definitely be something that does that. So sound wise, I thought it was good.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything that was like, hey, this is the best little thing you're going to find. I mean, it's a $90 speaker.
Sure.
I don't really hold, I don't set too high of an expectation at that point anyways.
Right.
But it's Bluetooth 5.0, USB-C charger on the bottom under the belly.
Yeah.
And the model that I got was the kind of like the mostly black with a little bit of color design. I think I sound like I'm not excited about it.
Yeah.
But I think it's just
it's the right aesthetic.
It's not mine.
It's a very designed style. It's very much it fits a certain, aesthetic, and it's not one of those that can be put out. It definitely can be put out somewhere and draw attention and make a statement, but it's not somewhere that fits everywhere.
Right.
So,
and it's not IP rated, so it's not like the kind of speaker you're going to take. And the material, if you feel it, you feel like if it fell, you might put a dent or scuff this thing.
Gotcha.
I mean, that might even add to the look for some of the colorways of this.
Right.
But it's a perfectly cool, serviceable thing. It largely, as with all the other GravaStar stuff, is more about the look of it.
Sure.
With an average kind of audio experience all around.
Right.
So if you're looking for something that's a gift, you're looking at $60 to $100 depending on the colorway.
Yep.
I think these are definitely worth that price.
Yeah.
Much more than that, I would say maybe not. If you're looking for something that's a little bit bigger, more eye-catching, there are some other speakers. The Mars Pro from them is definitely a more in-your-face, more deliberate, hit you over the head kind of design.
Yeah.
This is a little bit more like, hey, this sits on my desk. I come home and I can listen to my music on it or my podcast while I'm working, and then just put it up on the shelf when I'm done.
Right.
Yeah, it's that kind of a speaker. So, yeah, that's the Venus, and again, the company is GravaStar.
Awesome. Thanks, Scott.
You're welcome. All right, that's going to do it for this episode of the podcast.
Thanks for listening.
We appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, feedback, concerns, comments, anything, shoot us an email at podcast@AndroidGuys.com. We'd love to hear from you one way or the other. Luke, if someone wants to get a hold of you, how do they do that?
I am on Instagram and Twitter at Luke Gaul, Gaul.
And I'm on Instagram at Scott Webster and Twitter as SWebster77. Until next time, thanks for listening.
See ya.